Hello and welcome to the Scott Sportscast Step Inside the Squared Circle podcast. Today we have our predictions and analysis for tonight's WWE Clash of Champions. Should be a good one. We have pretty much every single belt up for grabs. Hence the name Clash of Champions. So I will go ahead and share my screen so we can take a look at this card. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty exciting event. I'm pretty excited. So let's take a look at our first matchup here. We have the United States Championship up for grabs. We have the champion, Bobby Lashley, versus the former champ, Apollo Crews. I was happy when Apollo lost the belt. For some strange reason, I believe that he is going to win that back tonight. It just makes sense for them to keep the feud going. What better way to do it than lose your belt, win it back, and then lose it again? So I expect our first match here with Bobby Lashley and Apollo Crews to be a win for Apollo Crews and new United States champion. Our next match, we have the Street Profits going against Angel Garza and Andretti for the Raw Tag Team titles. Now, this matchup could be a toss-up. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do here. Andretti and Garza have been a solid tag team for a while now, and the Street Profits are just holding it down. At the moment, I don't see any reason why the Street Profits would lose their titles. So I'm gonna have to take the Street Profits in this matchup. I just think they're a little more athletic, a little more willing to do the dirty work to get it done. So I expect a big win from the Street Profits here. Our next match may be one of the most exciting matches that I'm looking forward to. The Intercontinental title up for grabs. You have the champion Jeff Hardy in a triple threat match versus AJ Styles and Sami Zayn. A lot of feuding been going on between all three of these people. AJ Styles, especially with Jeff Hardy, and then Jeff Hardy being called out as not the true Intercontinental champion. I don't see Sami Zayn winning this match in any way. It'll be between Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles. Expect Jeff Hardy to retain the Intercontinental Championship with a Swanton Bomb on AJ Styles, which will leave it wide open for Zayn to have himself a more of a one-on-one storyline with the champion Jeff Hardy. We have Cesaro and Nakamura taking on the Lucha House Party for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I don't know if you guys are big fans of the Lucha House Party, but I am. These guys high-flying, death-defying kind of stunts. They're just Evil Knievel in it out there, acting like they're true luchador wrestlers, which is very, very aerial compared to traditional, and that just makes for great entertainment. Everybody wants to see the high-flying stunts. They want to see a hurricanrana off the top rope. They want to see all sorts of neat aerial tricks, splashes, corkscrews, moonsaults, you name it. The Lucha House Party can bring it. But you have Cesaro and Nakamura, who have been on fire. They got a lot of momentum behind them right now, a lot of love. I want to see the Lucha House Party win. but I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't see that one. Um, it would be nice, new SmackDown Tag Champions, but I don't think that that's gonna be one of the belts that change hands tonight. So those are our first few matches. Now we're gonna move on to the women's tag title matchup here. We have Nikki Jax and Shania taking on the Riot Squad. Now the Riot Squad, they're coming up. Um, um, I don't see them losing the belts to the Riot Squad solely based on the fact that they just started their title reign. I think what it'll end up doing is becoming a feud between the two, where eventually the Riot Squad will win the belt from Jax and Sanya, but that's not going to be tonight at World Champions. We're gonna see the champs squeak out a win here. So our next matchup, stay in the women's diva divisions, and we have the Raw Women's Championship up for grabs. You have the challenger Nikki Cross taking on the champion Bayley. I'm so sick of Bayley at this point. I'm a Sasha Banks fan, so I'm kind of hoping that she's the one that takes the title from Bayley. I don't see uh, Nikki Cross being able to best the champ right now. I would love Bayley to love the belt, but I'm still waiting for it to be Sasha. So I got Bayley in this one for the still Raw Women's Champion. Our third fight from the last, we have our Universal Champion match, which I have no idea how this match even came to be. This doesn't make any sense to me. Like like Jay Uso taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship? Why? Just what? Why? Does that make any sense to anybody? I don't get it. Jay Uso and the Usos, hell of a tag team. That's their strength. It's like you have a tag team with Matt and Jeff, and then you have Matt win the Intercontinental title. Why? You know? So I don't see any way that Uso wins this fight. I think this is just a gimme match for Roman Reigns. He has Paul Heyman as a little lapdog now. So expect him just to come in, smash stuff, and leave. Um, Roman Reigns with a Universal Championship title defense tonight. So that leads us into our two main events of the evening. And actually, two of these I'm very excited for. We have the rematch between Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. And man, has there been some bad blood between the two. Even trickled over into Keith Lee trying to defend Drew. Since Orton lost the belt last time, and he was all over Twitter today. I'm gonna go out and say that Randy Orton, new WWE champion. I think tonight he finally gets it done. He's gonna have the sneaky RKO that he couldn't land last time. But just like last time, I expect a pretty good match between the two. I just think that Randy Orton's claim to the belt is here again. So I'm going Randy Orton, new WWE champion. And our final match of the evening, we have Ascura versus Zelina Verga taking on Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. As we know, Sasha just lost her belt to Asuka about 2 pay-per-views ago. Has been doing well. Don't see a new champion here tonight. I see a pretty easy win for Asuka here. Asuka, she's on fire. She's a fan favorite. She's going to get the favors tonight. So, as a quick rundown, we'll start from the top here. I see Asuka retaining the title. Randy Orton, new champ. Roman Reigns defending his title. Bayley defending hers. The Riot Squad, Nikki Jax and Sonya defending. I have Cesaro and Nakamura winning. I have Jeff Hardy winning. The Street Profits winning. And Apollo Crews winning. So I want everybody to let me know what are your picks? What do you think is going to happen tonight? What do you think is going to be the deciding factors? How many belts you think are going to be lost? Let us know on our social media. The Scott Sportscast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, on Red Circle host page. We have YouTube up as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at the Scott Sportscast. So go ahead, find us, engage. We would love to hear from all of you and your differing opinions, or if you guys and ladies agree whether or not we're onto something here. But that's going to be it for this quick prediction episode of the Step Inside the Squared Circle podcast, WWE 2020 Clash of Champions. That is a mouthful. I want to thank everybody for listening, and stay tuned for later tonight. We will have the live breakdown, analysis, and reactions. So all you Step Inside the Squared Circle podcast fans, stay tuned, and we will have another episode up for you tonight. That's going to do it here for the Scott Sportscast. I want to thank all of you. Listen, subscribe, share, tell your grandma, tell your meemaw, tell your any kind of ma, your baby ma, your stepma, tell them all. Come check out the Scott Sportscast. All right, everybody, have yourselves a great night and get ready for a heck of a pay-per-view. Signing off. Till next time.